sorry. I think I'm about 500 and something miles away. I figured I'd call, or not call, but no. I figured I'd record a video while I'm in Arizona and just talk about what I see. Like, you know, I'm trying to pass this truck because he got over in front of me and didn't gain any speed, so I'm going to have to back down because he's going to fucking not let me pass him because he wants to sit close enough to fucking annoy me. I have to slow down and let his ass get some more fucking distance. I see for the most part. I know I still need to do my shifting video. I'm trying to figure out how to get a camera aimed at my tack so y'all can see how that works. I do hope y'all like the new position of the dash cam because it lets you see my hood mirror. It took a little bit to figure out where to put that get the hood mirror view in. Can't quite get that one over there. Not without losing this one over here, and I'm usually in this lane, so that mirror I need. But anyways, I'm trying to figure out, what to do to make like an intro video for y'all. I'm thinking about putting a bunch of clips together. Oh look, it's a state trooper. It's one of them ghost state troopers that you can't see until you ride up on it. Yeah, this road is fantastic. I wish Arizona would fix some of its roads at least. Go around this bulk tanker. Usually that's used for hauling cement and shit like that. Cement products, soda ash, lime, concrete, gravel. Though sometimes you can do that in an end dump. Just not the soda ash or lye, whatever the fuck you call it. I can't think of the name of it today. That's got to be put in a bulk tanker because it has to be blown into a storage tank to be mixed whenever you're getting your concrete trucks. It's not fun. I've had soda ash, come out of one of my tops whenever I was trying to fix one of my, because I used to haul bulk tankers. Little interesting fact about them. How they load them is you got usually 3 little hatches on the top. You open the rear 2. You pull onto a scale and these little hoses come down and go into it. They'll fill it up. Pull up and off the scale that they have you on, sign your ticket, put one in a box, climb up, shut your rear 2 hatches, make sure they're tight and sealed, and then you take off. And well, one time I was blowing off some, I don't remember, I think it was soda ash. I really do think it was soda ash, but it may have just been concrete. Because you really can't see inside, because I used to run real early in the morning, be done by about this time in the morning. But I was stupid. I could hear air coming out and see a little bit of the dust. Well, instead of me shutting off the valves and climbing up after shutting off the PTO, which was blowing the stuff off, I got the brilliant idea. I'm going to go up, not thinking about it, and open it. Let's just say that dust does not taste good when it's all right in your face. I climbed down, shut the valve for the bottom tank, blew my line out, shut the valves, shut off my PTO, then I fixed it, which what had happened is the way the company always fixed everything I worked for at the time was not, but take a rag and put it in the area that is leaking. And Well, whenever I opened one of my hatches, it fell in the bottom. Which I didn't notice because I'm standing up above it. When I opened it, it fell in at the same time as I was opening it. And I had to put another rag there, close it up, tighten it all up, and finish blowing off. In that rag, it got stuck where I couldn't close one of my valves. So no matter what I was doing, I couldn't build up pressure to, I couldn't get that valve to close to clear the line all the way. The next day I got the rag taken out because I didn't have tools in that truck. It wasn't my truck. But I learned a valuable lesson. Don't ever open up a fucking blowy valve. I've hauled reefer. Always check your reefer fuel. Especially if you're swapping with another driver that says it's full. Don't believe that shit. It cost me, let's see, about $250 to fill up an empty reefer tank, pump it all up and all that. I had to prime the reefer. That was an hour of sitting there just pump. And when I finally got it started, I was sore. Drive vans, they're pretty much the easiest trailer to do. Just because all you gotta do is make sure you're connected, make sure your lines are connected, you have nothing to drag, your tires are good, your lights work, your brakes are good. Flatbed like that one over there, that's actually a step deck the way it was sitting. But flatbed, step deck, low boys, if you want to build muscle, that's where you go. Because you're going to have to chain down, you're going to have to, strap down. Some places you got to tarp your load. Don't ever tarp in the wind if you can help it. That is a stupid thing to do. Speaking from experience, it hurts to fall off of a load. There's some places, you gotta tarp your load. Even though you're going like 50 miles, sun shining like it is today, they'll want you to tarp it. Just on the off chance, all of a sudden it floods. And then there's some that, you have to tarp just because they want it tarp. Like I said, if it's sunny and all that. Let's see, what's he doing? Indo. Or is that a grain hauler? I gotta look at the bottom of it. That's an Indo. Those right there, they're pretty fun. You gotta know to always make sure when you're doing that load, you're on level ground. It doesn't take much for that thing to tip over. Because this one, you mostly want your load on the rear. But if your tandems, the drive tires are together, you kind of want it in the middle. Whenever you start lifting it, if you've got more weight on the front and you're just leaning a little, you could tip that over. I've seen it happen. I haven't had that one happen yet. Knock on wood, let me find some. I ain't had that happen. And I really wouldn't want to see it again. I can tell you right now, he's loaded. Usually, I can tell you right now, he's loaded by the fucking airbags on his trailer, but usually when you have the tarp across, it means you're loaded. Sometimes it just, drivers dump the stuff, leave the tarp down until they get over to their next, where they're picking up. And, well, it's just the nature of the beast. I will say, if you really want to challenge yourself, get you anything but a dry van, because a dry van is probably the one with the least amount of work in it. And there's a lot of dry van companies that are good, yeah. But I'd have to say, reefer, you're going to have more options of loads because you can haul a dry van load or a refrigerated load. Reefer is a refrigerated trailer. And, you know, end dumps and belly dumps, out of those two, end dumps is a little bit easier. You know, you set your brake, your trailer brakes, you start lifting, then whenever rock starts falling, you switch from the trailer to the tractor brakes. That way you pull the trailer with you and you're not getting your trailer stuck. But that's all I got to say about that. I know this is a bit of a ramble.